say that doctors and everybody say that smoking weed is supposed to help your eyesight, you know, especially if you got cataracts. I just smoked a whole bunch of that, and I can't see shit right now. So I don't know what they're talking about. Well, let's get to the real issue, something I want to talk about tonight. And this is a misconception that's been going on for years. I talked to my son today. I stopped by the house, and I asked him if he had any weed, because I was out with some weed. He's 20 years old, so don't fucking think he's a teenager or whatever, right? And he tells me, nah, we don't have any out here because it's drier than a nun's cunt. And I think we've all heard this expression. And I've used it a couple of times myself, but because of recent events, I can now confirm that nun cunts are very wet. Okay? I mean, they drip like icicles in the sunshine. So this dry nun cunt shit's gotta stop. And I think if you really use your head, think about it. They've taken an act of celibacy not to have anything put inside their pussies, you know, and so they walk into the church and they got all these erotic statues and pictures, and, you know, so you're getting excited, you know, they're starting to drip, and they go see the priest, and he's like fucking 6 altar boys, so it's a real hot scene going on. So then she says, look, I gotta go pray to Jesus, and, you know, forgive me for my sins, for what I've witnessed. So what does she do? She goes out into the church, and there he is, like a 20-foot Jesus on a cross. You know, he's always ripped, Jesus, packed, 6-pack. So he's there with his shirt off. He's all bloody like he just got out of a USC fight. And the nun's just sitting there, just dripping down. And the puddle that ends up beneath her is about as wet as the corner of a title match in a boxing ring. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's water being splashed everywhere. And the thing with the church is they've used the nun cunt juice to good purposes. Like when you first walk in, they got that little bowl of water. That's nun cunt juice. And you go down, you sit down, the priest comes out, he's got this fucking, he's splashing fucking water, blessing everybody. More nun cunt juice.
Jesus Christ.
You ever seen a baptism? Bathtub's full of nun cunt juice. So they're making good use of it at least. And you know what? I'm ending right there. The only other thing I have to say is, you know how churches use incense a lot? Well, now you know. So you're not smelling nun cunt juice. I just had to say that one more time. All right, you guys have a good night.
Fucking Jesus.